Hi, my name is Dan and this is my channel Engelgeist. Thank you for tuning in. If you're new to me, welcome to the channel. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for returning. To all of my Patreon subscribers, thank you so much for being there and subscribing at Patreon. If you do subscribe over at Patreon at Engelgeist333, you get these daily forecasts a day early. There's also other content that's not available on YouTube that's available over there. So just so that you know. For those of you that are new, please check out the page or the channel or the business page on Facebook. Please give either the channel or the business page or both a like, a share, a comment, a subscribe. I greatly appreciate all support in those ways. Those are definitely helpful in helping me to get the word out. Now, the good word is the daily forecast. This is for March 3rd. That would be Tuesday. It's not necessarily just solely for that day. It is a greater message for the higher collective. It's kind of like your spiritual weather report. We're looking at the energy. What do we want to be focused on? If for some reason this shows up in your, on your Facebook or in your YouTube on a different date, don't shut it off just because it's for the 3rd of March. It may be a message you need to hear. Spirit has a way of doing that. I believe that spirit can be strong like that, and these messages can apply to us at a different time. We may be in more vibrational alignment to hear the message at a different date. So, this is the message or forecast for the higher good of the collective for Tuesday, March 3rd. Let's see what's going on. We've been having this sort of earthy energy thing going on. If you watch Sundays and then yesterday's, there's this theme of pentacles happening. So I'm interested to see where this all goes. We are working with new decks this month. We change the decks every month just to kind of keep it fresh and interesting for both the viewers and myself. Each deck brings a different energy, different artwork, different vibes and intuitions. So we're having fun with that. The deck links are in the video description. If you're interested in purchasing one of the decks that you see me use or on one of my channels, check the video descriptions. There's always Amazon affiliate links, and you can use those links to purchase the deck. And if you do purchase it through my link, I actually get a small percentage of the sale, which is a huge help to the channel also. All right, let's see what's going on for us. What? All right, we're being haunted by the 7 of Coins card, guys. So this was on Sunday, and this was the beginning card of Sunday's reading, which Sunday is the starting energy. That reading is a 3-card reading that plays out for Sunday itself, but also is sort of like the underpinning energy. So each of the 3 cards represents a couple of days of the week. So we're on the 3rd day of the week now with this forecast, but what I think is maybe some of us are still burning through some of this anxiety, some of this worry, trying to get clear on our thoughts, trying to get grounded. That's the green in this card, and that's the earthiness of this being a Pentacles card. There could be some financial anxiety going on, or some anxiety around time. I certainly am feeling these things, so I'm kind of getting a little bit tripped up by these broadcasts because I'm starting to see things that apply definitely to my life situation. I'm starting to think, am I over influencing this? I try not to. I meditated before doing this to take myself out of the mix, but we have this card here today, and I'm definitely relating to this card. So I'm just going to share with you what I see and sense from it. These marks here feel like we're trying to break out. We're trying to break free. There might be a little bit of anxiety. There might be a little distrust or worry. There might be a little bit of, feeling stressed out. And because of that, we can't necessarily feel as though we can move forward. There will be forward movement. Sorry, my phone is ringing. We will be moving forward at some point. That's what this 7 says to me, and we need to have faith with that. We need to kind of try and focus more on grounding ourselves and being in a space of healing versus being in a space of fear or anxiety. Now, the only reason why I say that is I've been in a bit of anxiety in my own personal life. I'm just sharing that with you guys. So that's maybe what's making me feel this or sense this. But I was also feeling it when I videotaped this last week when I looked at this card, and I was not in the anxiety then. So Take it as you will. This might resonate for some of you. It may not for others. You might be moving on to that middle card, which is that King of Pentacles that we saw on the Sunday forecast, which is a more balanced, grounded, kind of centered energy. I think that between the the Five of Pentacles that we saw yesterday, we're seeing the Seven of Pentacles twice. That it means that we're really sort of ironing out some kinks in our space, in our thinking, in our sort of ability to materialize stuff and make things happen in our favor, right? I think that this is good knowledge and good learning that we need, but we really need to become aware of it and become aware of where are we holding ourselves back, where are we fearing too much, where are we sort of, you know, these little black marks are really pulling my attention. Like we're emanating out this signal of I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. That's the three different arrows shooting off into different directions. And to me, it's like, I mean, I can definitely relate to this card. It's so, I just want to make sure that I'm not reading my situation into your guys's. How meta! Anyways, that's what I see for this card. I hope you guys understand. If it makes sense, leave me a comment. If it doesn't, then this reading maybe is not intended for you today. But I do think that hopefully we're still heading towards that King of Pentacles energy, that grounded, centered energy, and then that Temperance card that we saw on Sunday, which was such a beautiful way to end the week. I want to stay on that path. So I was expecting to see a different card than this one. All right, let's see what the universe has your back has to say. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. So guys, this is what it's saying. It's like we need, oh God, and this is making sense to me. Is this reading for me? You guys are going to have to leave me comments and let me know if this makes sense, because I'm not retaping this fucking reading, but this is really ringing home with me too. This retrograde is whooping my butt, and it's okay. I appreciate each and every piece of this retrograde. I appreciate each and every tear I've shed, each and every worry I've had, but it has been taxing. It has made me question whether or not I should even be reading right now. But I do feel like there is a message in here, whether it's just for me or it's for the greater collective. I'm going to continue to deliver it. It says, the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. For those of you that are feeling lost or feeling like you don't know which direction to take, which is what I just said with this card, we need to realign with that love. That card from Sunday, that joy is the creator card. We need to stay in that joy. We need to imagine. Yesterday's grounding stone was the idea of promise. You know, what sort of promises do we need to make to ourselves? What sort of ideas do we need to focus on and keep to create more promise in our lives, right? To me, that's where we need to be focused. That's where I need to be focused. And it's just, I'm having a hard time. I'm in financial fear. I'm in a couple of different things where I'm just tripping myself up, and I think that maybe the greater collective is too. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait and hear from you guys, but I also feel like when I look at this, it looks like this is opening. This circle here feels like we're gonna go right through it, hopefully. This almost kind of looks like a brain to me, like it's our thoughts, and we really need to realign ourselves with what is good and what is right, and work towards that, and get ourselves in that place. Once we do that, we're able to then move forward. Time becomes less of a stressor. Whatever is stressing us becomes less of an issue, and we're able to move into that King of Pentacles energy and that Temperance energy, which is that balance. Let's hope that this is the last day. This is Tuesday, so this would be, sort of the last day of the midweek. The beginning of the midweek is usually Thursday for me, is how I see the cards. So this might be the last shedding of that and really kind of focusing on realigning with that energy of the idea of love of ourselves, love of those around us, love of, even the situations that challenge us. We need to love them. Give thanks for them. Be in gratitude for them. The stone that we have is joy. All right, so I mentioned this card, which was the oracle card for Sunday, and that's that joy is the creator. What we're creating in joy is what we're going to be seeing in our future. If we can realign ourselves with that love and keep that joy in place, we certainly can create we can shoot this arrow, because this is not necessarily a negative card. The Seven of Pentacles means like things are coming. There could be a financial abundance. It's just we need to choose and sort of stick to it and shoot our arrow, take our shot, go for it, and believe in ourselves. If we focus and ground in that joy, we're going to be able to bring that to ourselves. It is the creator for this week. So ground in that idea of joy and create, you guys. I love you so very much. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow.